Is going on, y'all? Made it through Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing well. Lee, Swizz, Terminator, Oliver, welcome. Can't get access to my Discord server. Uh-oh. Did the link expire? Copy. Give that a try, Oliver. If the link expired, my apologies. I have had quite a few people join the server though, so they're getting in somehow. You took your KvK pop again. Nice, YMC. Justin. I look at that. Justin is sporting the new Electro King avatar. Very nice. Very nice. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. What are we doing right now? We're looking for some damn barbs to barb chain. Yes, barb chain. You heard me say it. But there are, well, there's a group down here. That's a small march, but we'll start heading there. In the meantime, we can take a look at the stats that were just pulled today. So let me blow this up a bit and shrink it on the screen. View. I guess it would help if these hashtags weren't there, right? There we go. This is sorted by kill point increase. Warriors Unbound might invested ZL. Scipio ZL? Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people using Scipio ISG, so I don't think there's any reason that couldn't work. Terminator registered for Orleans. Nice. Nice. Roberts, what's going on? Light Angel. Hey, I'm good. Yourself? So kill points, MF leads the pack. 1.5 billion increase. I've had 840 million. Followed closely by Stitch, Mavic, Shadow of Moon, Winnie the Pooh. These two are relatively new to the kingdom, so they went off. Got Cat at 379 million. Smart Alpha, Callow, Surgeons, Hubs, Doll, BT Secret, Mad Mania, Animal, Buds and Nuggets. So we got people putting in some work out here. As far as deads go, I'm up sitting at probably close to double mine, right? 12 million deads. 6.2 for me. Stitch has 2.1. Mavic's 5.3. So you can see we've been putting in work. We've been having some fun. The fighting's been over for close to a day and a half now until the next zone opens that we can fight against them with, or the Dark Altar anyway. Those are the updated stats as of today. We put a message out on Discord, provided those stats to everybody so they can see where they're at. We are going to trim the fat after KvK, but we take everything into consideration, right? Were you filling your flags? Were you filling flags with farms? Were you babysitting burning flags? Were you one of the people that was on during our slow period? Hanging out with one or two officers and doing what needed to be done. So it's not just about kills and deads. There's a lot that goes into contribution. Stitch. There's the Stitch Man himself. And Cat is here as well. Good evening, y'all. How's your KvK? Our KvK is looking good. Our KvK is looking good thus far. We won our zone, pushed the enemy all the way out. Our allies won their zone. They also pushed the enemy all the way out. We are now just waiting for the next passes to open. June 30th. This is kind of a free zone though until pass 7 opens and we can go this way. But the Dark Altar will be open right around July 4th. So that is holiday here in the States, so that should be a good time. Innocent boy, what's going on? I do not recall losing any troops due to not healing the hospital. I think all of my troops came from swarming flags and unfortunately Alliance forts, right? Alliance forts in the first zone are a bitch to swarm. They've got 3 million troops in. The rally typically has 2.5 million troops in it. So swarming those AFs, that's where I lost most of those. That's where it hurts. Yes, I am a noob when it comes to chaining, admittedly. It is very hard for me to skip back and forth and chain with multiple marches at the same time and pay attention to chat and pay attention to OBS and how the stream is going and my bit rate and my disk space and my CPU usage and all that. So, hey, forgive the old man for not being able to chain with 5 at a time. Hey, Histo. It's just, yeah, I hate chaining to begin with. Chaining with 5 at once, yeah, that would be complete and utter torture. I don't know how Plato does it. I don't know how 12-inch does it. Those guys have my utmost respect for being able to chain with 3-4 marches at a time. It's crazy what they can do. We won our zone, our allies won their zone, so we're looking good right now, Histo. I can't even do it with one. Damn Netflix. You can't do 5 bazillion things at once. Sounds like a skill. Hey, call it what you will. I'm not the best multitasker in the world. My wife, on the other hand, she can cook dinner, she can hold a baby and feed a baby, she can talk on the phone, and she can still carry on a conversation with me all at the same time. So I mean, it's just a fact. Women are much better multitaskers than men are. Yes. We are trying to hit that 2,000 mark. That's our next barrier, right? So if you haven't liked the stream yet, do so. If you haven't subscribed, greatly appreciate it. 28 people watching already? Good gracious. We just started. That means one of two things. Either you like me and you keep coming back for more, or I'm the only one out there that's streaming Rise of Kingdoms right now. Or maybe a little of both. Who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? Expertise Montezuma. I'm working on Montezuma in the leadership MGEs. The thing with the leadership MGEs, though, right, is that Heracles is also in there. So I have told Kat, who does our MGE rankings, that if she needs to leave me out of a leadership MGE, I'm completely fine with that. Other people need Heracles more than I need Montezuma. I do not have Wu expertise or Suleiman expertise. I would use Montezuma more than I would Wu or Suleiman. But there are others who need Heracles more than I need Montezuma. So if that means me taking a back seat in an MGE, I'm totally fine with that. That's how we roll in 1029. Alliance first, Kingdom first, individual second. What's up, Scorpion? And my Montezuma is level 60, but he is currently at 5311, and I don't plan to invest gold heads into him. You know, chaining and barbing is not something, I mean, I do it out of necessity. You know, just to get to that 120,000 honor points. Honor is not something I tend to care much about or push in many KvKs. Last KvK, I think I'm in my, 15th, 16th KvK now. Last KvK was the very first one I've ever even gotten top 20 in. And I think I got 14th place. So, you know, honor is not something I really care about. Yaffy Farm for Lambo YouTube. Just come to say hello and good night and have fun. I don't understand what your name is, Yaffy, but hey, whatever. Hit that like button while you're here and have a good night. Oh, see, this is why I hate barb chaining. I look away for 1 second and the barbs disappear. They walk away from me. Got Discord to work? Excellent. Good, Oliver. Glad to have you there. Your last KvK was a bloodbath.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Our last KvK was pitiful. No fights whatsoever. For those of you that didn't see it, the enemy ran from us every chance they got. Aloys, what's good, my friend? Good to see ya. Any word on who 365 is trying to match up with in the next one? I'm sure you guys are well stocked on resources and speed ups now, and you can turn around and go into a KvK fairly quickly. Zero you for ruining a barb chain? Nah, I've ruined enough barb chains all on my own, my friend. So I don't know, it was weird. I play the same music every stream, but today I got notification that my live stream last night, my revenue was being shared. And you don't get a lot of revenue from live streams because people don't generally rewatch those. So you don't get a lot of ad revenue from them in the first place. But it was just weird. And there were like 30 seconds of the live stream where it said that revenue would be shared because the artist of the song did not approve for its public playing. And I'm just like, what the hell? You know, I've used this hard rock playlist on every single live stream that I've ever done, pretty much. And somebody claimed revenue sharing against me for that, so we have to dispute that. But there was just something odd that happened to me today. I guess the bigger you get, the more claims you get filed against you. It's not a copyright strike or anything. It doesn't impact me in a negative way. But it's just something you got to deal with. And with YouTube, you're always guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, I mean, they're you know, when that little hospital pops up here, yeah, I'll jump in there, absolutely. But I do not recall seeing any deads on any of the reports I looked at. Now, I don't generally look at reports. I just go in and delete them because I hate the red dots. But, yeah, I mean, I would say most of the deads I got were from swarming the Alliance Fortress. We had several swarms that failed. You know, we'd be the first to admit that. But that's going to happen in Zone 1. You know, you don't have the swarm tech yet. Your tech is not way up there. And you're going against a fort that holds 3 million troops in it. And the rally only holds, 2.4, 2.5. And you try and swarm it down as well. And it sometimes does not go as planned. But it's all in a good day's work. Not sure who you're trying to fight next, but there are only a few choices left. Yes, sir, there are, aren't there? It's what, like 1846, 1960, 2489, 1093. But yeah, there's not a lot of matchups 365 could have, unless you guys go like you say a strafe of the 8 and go 7-on-1. Hey Panther, what's going on, my friend? I mean, 1960 always recruits some people. I know Redline is going there, right? I don't know any other 254 that are going there none that I'm aware of anyway. If Redline goes, I'm sure there will be several others that go over there, but they're quite selective with their process in 960. I know Black Panther and his group got some quality players from 254 into their kingdom, so. Can't get over how you finish fighting while still having 15 billion each and more resources than 10 farms and donated billions to allies. It's called hard work, my friend. It's called hard work. Settings, rankings, resource assistance. Oh yeah, you can't. It clears off every week. Yeah, you would have seen 3 or 4 of my farms up there. I gave Mad Mania some gold, gave Hubsy some stone, gave Shadow some of everything. I've always said, if people are fighting in KvK and I see them participating in alliance events, farming their ass off when they can during off season, if they're fighting in KvK and I have resources to give, I'm happy to do so. Yeah, I mean, 2489 and 1960 put on a good show. I think that will only help them in their recruiting process. Don't run away. Don't run away. Come on. Follow me. Anytime you have a high-profile KvK like that, that definitely, and Kingdoms put on a good show like that, that definitely helps the recruiting process. Alloy says, it's hard. We're in the middle of migration now and deleting troops really sucks. Not sure how long we can stay 3 big alliances. And there goes that barb chain. See, this is why I hate barb chaining, guys. I think, okay, I can drag them a little further and yeah, then they reset. All right, are there any 50s up here again? Yes, there are. I know these are not peacekeeping commanders. I do not do things efficiently. I know, I understand. I'm sure this will trigger somebody, but hey, Joe. I'm good. Yourself? I miss chaining Lost Kingdom barbs. How do you miss chaining anything? Just saying. Yeah, as long as the change with the limited KvK spots doesn't come anytime soon. The only problem I see 365 running into is if there are no other big Imperiums going into KvK at the same time. Are they going to run into the same 254 problem? No match found, no match found, no match found. Or are they going to join KvKs, even like our last KvK, where the enemy's like, nope, we're not fighting you. But time will tell, right? Only time will tell. So in a timeline of KvK in Discord, since everything is blurred out, okay, I'll have to check that out later. Perfect. Perfect. A timeline and a map. That's fantastic. And I can take a look at that and hopefully get some KvK streamed for you here in the near future if we're not fighting in ours. Nina's skin is sick. Yes, I agree. It looks sweet. It looks sweet. 1846 and 10. Yeah, but if they all don't register at the same time, it's gonna be no match found. Or, you know, what happens if 1846, 1093, and 365 all register, right? If the three of them register and get in the same map, how do you split up the allies? Because pretty much, if 1846 and 1093 go together, there's a solid chance that they win. If 1365 and 1846 team up, there's a good chance that they win. You know, any of those two Super Imperiums versus one other Super Imperium makes it difficult. Pew pew. Chelsea, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Let's go, Crimsix. Let's go. I thought you were paying attention. That's why I hit that last one. I mean, and that's the whole thing with KvK, right? You want to have fun. You want to have fun. KvK with no fighting is generally not fun. There we go. Thank you. Sigh. Oi, oi. Hey, Seth. 1093 won't sign up with us without a plan to have good allies. That makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense to me. I mean, talk to Lilith, you know, what, 1365 and 1029 versus 1093 and 1846. Let's do it. Let's do it. Reset, good to see you. Ray. Yes, I plan to join Dirty Dan Gaming. He's doing a stream later. I don't know if he's got it set up yet. What was he doing? Who wants to come and join me and Hunky to roast some accounts around reset? So around reset, we're probably ending this stream and linking it to Dirty Dan's stream, and I'm going to head over there and jump on a stream with him and Hunky to roast some accounts. It should be an entertaining time. Took a nap this afternoon, so I can go a little while past my normal bedtime, and we'll see where it goes. Am I too late for stats? We can go over them again, Hubs. Any KvK with fort walls suck, asshole. Nothing more boring than watching that shit. Yeah, that's what made the 960 and 2049 KvK quite entertaining, right? Because, well, and I mean, until they were fighting over the same pass for like a week and a half, um, because there was field fighting there for a while. 2230. Do you look at the kingdom? I have not. We can do that. I want to see that stream, but it's late, like 2:30 in Sweden. Yeah. I mean, you can always rewatch it, right? I mean, the one negative thing about live streams versus videos and shorts and things like that is people, a lot of times people don't go back and generally watch live streams. They prefer a 15-minute video or a 30-minute video or a short even. I enjoy doing live streams more myself because, one, I hate editing videos. But if somebody really wants to grow it, is starting a channel and really wants to grow a channel, they put out lots of videos, put out lots of shorts, and do live streams. They do all three. I want to grow my channel, but at the same time, I want to do things that I enjoy. Right? This is a hobby for me. So, yeah, if I don't like editing videos, you're not going to see me putting out a lot of videos. This looks like a solid kingdom. I know this aligns from somewhere. Solid R4 group. Is that Titan Gaming? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can't complain about these guys, right? Allah, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that, my friend. Good to see you here. Yeah, I mean, we got a solid kingdom here. Sea Kingdom, very nice. Very nice. Did we face these guys at some point? I don't remember. 2230. Stitch, does that sound familiar? 2230? Why does it ring a bell? PNX rings a bell. I don't know. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I hear a lot of people saying 2049, 1960, it was a prearranged KvK, this, that, and the other thing. But honestly, knowing Foe, knowing several people in 1960, I think each of those kingdoms has way too much pride and way too much, just way too much pride to arrange a KvK like that. That just wouldn't make sense to me. I'm sure there are kingdoms that have done that in the past, but I don't think those two kingdoms would do that. They want to win. They want to win. I mean, Baba doesn't spend tens of thousands of dollars on his account to go into a prearranged KvK and lose. None of those guys do. If they're going to arrange a KvK like that, then why the hell would they ask everybody to buy Mountain Warfare, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, there was a KvK we looked at yesterday that had 40 kingdoms in it. I forget exactly which one it was. Let me check my Discord. Is that the one that you just sent me, Oliver? $13.97. So yeah, we'll show you his stuff. This is a KvK map. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40 kingdoms. 40 kingdoms. And we looked at some of these yesterday, and they're B kingdoms, they're C kingdoms. So it's not like these are 40 DC kingdoms with 5 billion power alliance. These are some decent seeded B and C kingdoms. 8, 9, 10, 11 billion power. Just insane, right? Just insane. If it's boredom for you, Lambo, why not join an AC kingdom? Because I don't want to. I've been in Imperium kingdoms. I've been in top Imperium kingdoms. I have more fun playing with these guys. Even though it's a little bit boring between fights, even though it can be a little bit boring in between KvKs, I would much rather fight with a close group of friends than I would have 24-hour days, 7-day-a-week fighting. I have more fun playing this game in 1029 than I ever have in the past. And that includes playing in 1052 and winning in Osiris League. I would much rather play with a close group of friends that I know has my back than in a kingdom where half of the people are looking to stab you in the back, catch you doing something wrong so they can turn you in and then bitch and moan and whine and cry about shit. Drama. I do not deal well with drama. 40 kingdoms, that's just wrong? Absolutely. Absolutely. For Camp Civil War, that'd be funny. Who gets the pass rewards? Yeah, and that's the thing, right? What, pass rewards are what? Like, 2,000 gems and maybe 12 hours of speed ups? And if people are willing to go to Civil War over that, that's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh boy, we're here's some more. Well, we can chain these two at least. Get some value. And actually, let's send Richard up this way. Let's hit these two with a Boudica. I write English, but no understand English. No, you do fine. You do fine. Yeah, Light Angel, yeah. I mean, they put 1960 and 2489 in one KvK and 1307, 1093 in another KvK, but I think 1093 is not upset about that. Had 1093 and 1307 been paired together against 1960 and 2489, I don't know that it would have went well for them. mean, 1093 is a fantastic kingdom. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I've even got this emoji on YouTube, right? But I don't know that 307 would have done fantastic facing 1960 for the second time. I agree. I think 1093 got some good fights in there, and they showed what they're made of against a top Imperium Kingdom by power. And I think the difference in that KvK was simply 1093 has more hardcore players than 1307 does. 1307 has more casual players. And I think that's what made the difference there. Who is the Toxic Kingdom? 1093? I don't recall ever seeing 1093 Toxic. Hey, Pete. Yeah, I mean, you know, people like to run at the mouths. I just ignore it. You know, I got friends in 1307, right? So I don't want to rip on them too hard, but I find it very humorous that you know, there were a bunch of 1307 players on Redline stream when Redline was doing the top Imperium kingdoms in the game, and they had this community voting on it and everything. You know, and they were claiming to be one of the best, and they got kind of exposed in the KvK against 1093. Now, 1093 1 versus 1, there aren't many kingdoms that could hold their own against 1093. Very few. Very, very few. You know, you might think your kingdom can, but once 1093 is there and you see their organization and just their just their field presence, right? It's easy to say something, it's hard to do something. You know, I have great respect for what Mad Phantom and Thor have done in 1307. But I think that era of big Imperium kingdoms is coming to an end. You know, the unfortunate thing is they, like I said, they have what I feel is too many casual players there who show up to fight when the fighting is good, but they go offline when the fighting is bad. You know, it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not, you know, like 1093 just beat them because they have more players that are willing to stay online for the long period of time and do what it takes. Justin dropping 10 gifted in the chat. You don't have to do that every stream, Justin. You know I absolutely appreciate it. Yeah.
Feel the force around you.
Those of you that are members, drop that Justin emoji in chat for Justin as a way to thank him for his generous contributions, stream in and stream out. He is here. He is donating. Appreciate that, Justin. A was gifted a membership. Wolf. Oh. Santos. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. Hey Jay. Rabbit Gaming. Lots of regulars got gifted memberships. So that's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. You want to see my Guan gear? I think I saw that in chat. It's nothing to write home about. You know, I do not use a ton of infantry on the field. It could be better, right? We could have the KvK helmet. We could have the KvK weapon. I know this is not ideal, but in the same respect, This gear I will flip to Flavius or to Zenobia if I'm garrisoning a flag for infantry. So I've tried to stack as much defense on it as I possibly can. Add subtitles to your videos, especially in Turkish. I don't do many videos, to be honest. Pete says, thanks, Daddy Justin. I assume the daddy, you meant daddy instead of zaddy. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Terminator, there's better gear out there. There's much better gear out there. What's up, Fub? Yeah, I would have, you know, honestly, I would have to take a look at the YouTube analytics. They kind of give me a ballpark as to where my viewers are from. Last time I looked, most of them were from the United States. A good number of them were from Indonesia. I don't recall seeing Turkey at the top of that list, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. And FaceTime, yes, sir. Black Panther with a $5 dono. Thanks, Panther. Appreciate you, my friend. I do. Roberts is Canadian. Yes, sir. You can tell them to put out those wildfires any day now. I mean, I live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which is miles from the Canadian border, but it is smoky as hell here. A few Germans. If I remember correctly, a few Germans, yep. Hall Gaming, good to see ya. We got the infantry and the cavalry and the infantry icons going off in chat here. Where's my archer gang, huh? Where's my archer gang? Come on, represent. Represent, let's go. No, we still have a fire ban. No one lives in Canada. You guys are really that interested? You want to look at the YouTube analytics? We can do that. We can do that. Give me a second. I want to make sure, just give me a second to make sure this doesn't display anything crazy on the screen. Where is it? Here, show more. There we go. Okay. Stand by. There we go. So, I mean, YouTube gives you a lot of statistics, right? Your traffic source, you know, browse features, YouTube search, suggested videos, you know, it tells you all this. 62% come from browse features, so that's nice. They're just finding me by browsing. Geography, here we go. United States, 21.4%, Indonesia, 5.3%, UK, 3.6%. Vietnam, Germany, 2.6%. Saudi Arabia, Philippines, Canada, France, Brazil. Turkey is 0.5% of my viewers. Sweden is 0.1%. So, Histo, I think that's you and Electro King, right? Egypt, Spain, Switzerland, Argentina. I mean, all over the world. All over the world. It even breaks it down by city, right? Viewer age. 50% of my viewers are in that 25 to 34 age range. 2.3% of my viewers are in that 45 to 50-year-old age range, so that's probably just me. Gender, 97.6% are males, 2.4% are females. So hey, shout out to Kat and shout out to Only Farmer, who make up my 2.4% of the female viewership. So that's I mean, YouTube gives you a lot of stats. It's kind of nice. I don't sit here and analyze those stats like a lot of creators do, because, you know, again, this is just a hobby for me, but it's a very wide demographic. Yeah, Anthony, you must have answered when you signed up for a Google account. You must have given a false date of birth, simply because I think that's the data that it uses. And my streams, I always tag my streams as not appropriate for individuals under 18. That's because I have a tendency to use profanity from time to time. So I don't know that my streams would be recommended to anyone who has entered a date of birth that would make them under the age of 18. Hey, Snow. Snow is here. Leo, nah, not the poll again. Hey, you know, Leo, when I put up a poll about likes, it doubles the number of likes I get on the stream. Literally. You know, and I don't know how, I don't know why, right? Because I remind people from time to time to swarm that like button. But when there's a poll up there, it doubles the number of likes I get on a stream. So until that's not the case, I'm going to keep throwing that poll up there, my friend, like it or not. I hate having to do it, but, you know, it works. It works. You always give an age of at least 20 because you hate those restrictions. Yep. I only have 1029 stats. That's all we pull stats for. In order to get stats for the other kingdoms, we would have to literally create an account in each of the other kingdoms, and I don't think Mavic wants to do that. You define the 20% that click no. You know, the other thing a poll does is it counts as audience interaction, right? I mean, you guys are fantastically active in the chat, but it counts as audience interaction. And that interaction then feeds into the YouTube analytics in some way, shape, or form. At least that's what other people have told me. So, you know, the more chats we get humping through here, the more polls we do, the more audience interaction there is, the more my video is going to be recommended to others, or the more my live stream is going to be recommended to others when they first log on to YouTube and they bring up their main YouTube page. Nope, you can only do one poll at a time. Lambo discovered the likes secret. You should watch this AC Kingdom building an AF in the middle of Imperium Kingdom forts. Where is it? Where is it? Did you give me a location? I miss it. Yeah, let's go. Give me a location, Anthony. We'll go check it out. Assam, good evening. Alright, let me heal. Let me get that heal going. C11865 X691 Y338. Hope it's not fogged. No clue who the allies are in this KvK, but hey, it looks like some fighting. We can stick here for a bit. Did I manage to see 1069 KvK in the first zone? I did not. It was quite busy. What was that? Thursday, Friday, a little bit of Saturday fighting in my own KvK, so I don't know if that overlapped with the 1069. I'm watching your stream on my TV and commenting with my phone. Yeah, thank you. I feel honored to be on the big screen there. Whenever I put YouTube and watch Rise of Kingdoms videos, live streams on my TV, my wife just kind of looks at me out of the corner of her eye and shakes her head. And then I get the comment, "Is this what you do all day?" I don't even know what kingdoms are in this KvK. Give us a rundown, Anthony, if you have it. That's a hell of a place to build a fort, though, right? I mean, really, to get to you from the south, they got to come through this mountain, this fatal funnel. They got to go around this way, so... How long does the fort have? 2 hours? Grey Worm and Luna's Kingdom. Okay, is Grey Worm still playing? .10.02, literally the best kingdom in the game. They need no allies. They destroy them solo. Oh, is this that KvK? I thought I had a map for it somewhere. Well, that's a different KvK, right? What kingdoms are these? Well, 35. Yeah, okay, I have this map. Give me just a second here. Image. Browse. Maps. Ooh, that's rather big. Let's shrink that down a little bit. There we go. How's that? Thank you to Kingdom 1235, Maximus for making that map, and for whoever sent it to me. Leo just sent it to me again. Thank you, Leo. There's the Tariq Fakal hitting the fort. I don't see any ED reinforcements anywhere near close. Are these allies? But yeah, the rally's not getting reinforcements. I want to see you with a camp, so I don't know that that's happening anytime soon. Here's the thing. If I did a face cam, right, I would do something like a Dr. Disrespect, where I would put on a disguise, maybe a biker's face mask or something, and change the face mask every stream. Just keep people coming back, oh, what's he going to be wearing today? You know, I don't know. I often say this, and some people disagree, some people agree. I got the face for radio. So, you know, I don't know that a face cam is in the cards. Yeah, I think that fort's going down. Your English is just fine, Light. Face reveal at 10k subs. If we hit 10k subs, okay. We'll do that. I'll make you guys that deal. 10k, we'll do a face reveal. How's that? And after this fort, we can zoom out and take a look at the map. I'm surprised this fort has survived that long. I don't necessarily see reinforcements pouring in there, but unless these guys are allies, but that's a different alliance tag, right? Or different coalition tag. I say 1.7. Oh, I'm almost to 1.7. No, we'll set that lofty goal of 10k. How's that sound? Thumbnail time, 10k subs face reveal. $23.77 with the biggest alliance in Arc League. You know, it's hard to pay attention to the league in these early group stages. I think once we get out of the group stages and get into that top 32, we'll be paying a little more attention to it. You know, maybe doing some live streams and putting up some polls as to who you guys think will win each match. We'll maybe do something different. Devil Lord, hey, good to see you. How the hell did that rally fail? I guess these KV players are here. Okay. There's more of those coalition players than I originally thought, but I mean, they delayed it a few minutes, you know, while they were attacking it, it was being delayed, but as you guys know, I'm sure when it's building, you can only have one army in there. So if you have an army in there, you got to swap it out with something else on the field. So maybe now's a good time to look at the map. This is in New Orleans, KvK? Yeah, looks like it. It's like 1641. Their allies have this control up here by this pass, sort of. Maybe not. Are they purple? I'm not even going to pretend to know which kingdoms every single one of these alliances belong to. Looks like for the most part it's rather peaceful. Let's look at 1002, right? They did. They came out of their zone. Right here. Right, that's still 1002. Right, this whole long zone, that's them. So it looks like they plan to at least take past 5 for the rewards. Where are we at? In here, I think. At what point is it time to switch YSG with ZL 5511 or 5551? I show GV77 Alliance in bottom left-hand corner. I don't see a GV77. There we go. Damn. Osiris League Season 6, Realm of Bastet Champion. Very nice. Hi, Monkey. How are you today? I don't know if you're watching the stream today, but how's it going? If you want to scout me and you're watching the stream, all you have to do is ask. I'll show you anything. Sorry. Back to your question. Pete, I honestly, I don't use commanders until their expertise. So I see a lot of people using ZL at 5511. Is it better than YSG? Expertise? I couldn't tell you. I'm just going to be honest with you here. Everyone use Leo. What? I used Leonidas up until my Scipio was done. Guan Leo was a fantastic combination for a long, long time, no matter what Drago said. Hey, Armin, that's a good question, right? Being primarily an archer player, I use three archer, 1 infantry, 2 cavalry, or 3-2-2 on the field. I myself, I focus down infantry marches. So I will hit every Guan that I see first to get his silence off the field. Of course, if I see buffing or debuffing commanders like Ethelfled or Trajan, I'll go for those at the same time. The last marches I hit are generally the cavalry marches because I generally take the most damage from cavalry marches with my archer stuff. So that's just me. My marches, the marches that seem to get focused the first for me are Zhuliang and XY. Those generally seem to get focused down first by the enemy. That said, if we're fighting in a big murder ball and we have somebody calling out targets, I will, of course, focus on the targets that are being called. But generally, I try to... Guan is really squishy against my archers, so... 1, maybe 2 skill cycles, and most Guans are generally gone. So I will go from Guan to Guan to Guan and focus those down first. Of course, if there's an Ethelfled there, then bye-bye Ethelfled. If it's Argo Osiris, it's a little bit different strategy. You know, we'll focus down the AoE marches first. If it gets real close to the time when arc drops in the middle, you know, we might switch and focus down all the cavalry marches we can find, especially the CCs and the bellies that are fast, that look like they're going to be the arc carrier. Just in case the enemy team grabs the arc, then you know, we want them to have to grab it with an archer march or with the infantry march that's slower, that we can catch up to a little bit quicker. So it depends on the situation. You know, if there's a cavalry rally that's hitting our flag or our fort, we might focus down the cavalry marches that are on the field, so that they can't reinforce the rally. You know, things like that. Sargon Scipio beats Guan Scipio in a 1 versus 1 10 times out of 10. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. The thing is, how often are you fighting 1v1 in the open field? Little bit of a break in the action. Well, we got a break in the action here. Everyone be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all are killing it today. 55 likes so far. Still 37 people watching. Some great discussions in the chat. There always is. Good questions from everybody. And as a reminder, Electro King does a lot of the graphics for me. Intros, outros, overlays, icons. You name it, he does it. He recently made Justin a new avatar, a new profile pic. So if you're looking for anything graphics related, be sure and hook up with Electro King. He'll get you set up. Low prices, fast turnaround. I think he made Justin a new avatar profile pic yesterday in less than an hour. So good dude. Support a fellow Rise of Kingdoms player, not some random person on Fiverr. Hey Charlotte, accessories for the open field. What are my accessories for my 7 marches? We can certainly look at that, right? So on my Zug, oh, those are armaments. On my, I use ZL and Nibu. We got the ring and the dagger. I mean, the dagger's procced, you know. It just, you know, my OCD was killing me putting a non-procced item on here. So, such a nice archer set. And then Boudica YSG, we've got a ring and a horn. And then we go to Artie, so Artie Tommy. So we've got a coin, probably not the best, and a Mora's Web. On my Guan, I've got a War Drums. Okay, not ideal, but I don't use Trajan in the open field anymore. So I put this somewhere, and a ring. Sargon CJ is my next march, if I can find him. And, you know, still got purple stuff on Sargon. We go to Nevsky Joan. We got the ring and the horn. And then we go to XY Mehmed, XY William. We got a ring and a Delaine's Amulet. So, I mean, you can see I'm missing some legendary accessories. But I love the ring. I love the ring. I want one more as Web. I still need to get a, what is it? Vengeance. And, oh shit, we missed it. The fort went down. All right, plug your ears. I'm a little late here. I still need to get a vengeance. But one more is web, one dagger. I think that's all you need in your murder balls. And then you should be loading up on things that give you additional damage, additional rage, like the rings and the horns. But, you know, honestly, honestly, I just try to mirror what Seawill is doing, right? I would love to have another couple of war drums out there. You know, I've got 7 of these blueprints, these pendants. So at some point I want to make a pendant. Make another horn. I mean, I've got one of these. I've got a horn yet. I've got another dagger. Greatest Glory. Probably never make this. Normal attack damage 5% and nothing special. Seth's Call. Probably it's cheap, but I probably won't make it. Next thing I make is probably Vengeance, just because I don't have one yet. But that only benefits one troop type, so I might even skip that and do another more drum. Who are we fighting in KvK? This is our KvK map here. Right now, the fights in the first zone were against 1575, 2051, 2579, 2612, and 2667, the Earth Camp. They gave us a good fight. Lasted, what, 30 some odd hours? Initially, they surrendered. Then 15 minutes later, they came back and said, sorry, we don't surrender anymore. So I guess there was some internal drama there. Is MF still playing? Is MF still playing? A question I get from time to time. Right? We'll show you the stats and you tell me. You tell me, is MF still playing? Just a second here. Since KvK started in the 36 hours of fighting, whatever it was, MF got 94.9 million kills, which is a kill point increase of 1.573 billion, and he took 12.1 million deaths, close to 12.2 million deaths. So is MF still playing? Yeah, you be the judge. You know, I mean, I see all these posts on Facebook. MF quit the game. MF quit the game. It says Pilot's playing. But how many times have I said on my stream, he's semi-retired? You know, he doesn't play a lot during the off season. But I told everybody multiple times, if there's fighting, MF's going to be there. And MF was there. He was on voice with us. He spent hours and hours on voice with us fighting. So, you know, it's just funny. You know, people who know nothing about our group, who know nothing about this kingdom, keep saying MF's not playing anymore. I hate 2579. I'm glad you guys are beating him. MF should be zeroed. He hasn't contributed at all. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, I have 5 billion of each resource in this zone, 800 million kill points. Deads in the first zone, 6.3 million roughly. I had dropped down to 135 million power. I trained back up to 153 for Zenith so I could get the Zenith skin. So. don't even need the AoE, but why the fuck is his skill split between 5 seconds? Who? I must have missed something. What are we talking about here? Yes, I mean it just irritates me to see people talking about MF who don't know the man. Monkey. Send gold. I'm getting low. Oh, Sargon? Yeah. This MF emoji is very cool, but the Mimi bag was funnier. Well, hey, we need, yesterday we needed what? Yesterday we needed 17 more members to put another emoji in there. Justin donated 10 today. So 7 more members and we can put that Mimi bag back up there, right? So, just saying. Hey, Sined, good to see you. Reset's coming soon. Let me make sure. Who is I working on? Okay, we can do Lost Canyon, right? Oh, I can do Charlemagne now, too. We might switch to Charlemagne because his skill is better than Mehmed's. Mehmed's is a city rally. Charlemagne's is a rally. Frenchie? Who's the Frenchie? I'm not French. Nope. Don't donate, Lambo. Save those for Bastions. Are there even 2 people I can hit if I do this one? Yes. Okay, so we'll hover here in 9th place so that I can do the Bastion for 2 Lost Canyon attacks. Get another Kahar's whistle. I always go for these coins now, first and foremost. Now that you cannot get them out of the shop anymore, well, I mean, I guess you can get them here, right? But there used to be a supply depot that gave you those. You cannot do that anymore, so they took that away from us. So I think I still need to do a fort rally today. Let's see if anyone joins my rally this time. Oh, that's the barbarian in there, yep. Yeah, I know, Charlotte. I know. I mean, what are those Chronicle rewards even, right? What, 500 gems and an epic material choice chest? I mean, they're nothing to write home about. I'd rather get that Charlemagne skill and get that Mehmed skill unlocked, personally. That's worth more to me than 500 gems and 1 epic material. Hey, 1 person's joining? Do we risk it for the biscuit with only 1 on a level 12 fort? Is it a T5 player? Okay, at least he's sending T5s, so let's do it. Let's see what happens. Boosts. Pop an attack buff there. This is -3 troop attack. The buff kind of counteracts that. I really don't have any cavalry skins. Troop health 3%. Soon we'll be able to see Lambo and free to play. Oh, yeah, I've been free to play since reset last night. This is one of the worst things about the game. The only actual important rewards come from KvK, barb events, increasing power, etc. Any farm can get that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they need to make these KvK Chronicles worth something. I mean, 500 gems and 1 epic materials chest, that's really nothing. In 10 minutes, my KvK starts. It will be boring waiting for them at the pass. Well, best of luck to you. Free to pay? It's not free, but yeah. KvK is just starting though, right? You've got some time before the pass opens. Or is it your pass that opens in 10 minutes? I guess I was confused there. What's funny, Scorpion? Oh, good. Did at least one more person join? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Winnie the Pooh. Well, you want to see something funny? Watch this. It is going to block out his name in chat. Why does it block out Winnie the Pooh? I mean, why does it block out Winnie the Pooh? It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. At one point he told me, well, the game is Chinese and people have called the leader of the People's Republic of China Winnie the Pooh, so that's why it's blocked out. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Hey, Tech. Because of Xi Jinping? Yeah, is he the president of China or the leader of China or whatever? I don't know. I just think it's funny. Winnie the Pooh. What, do they block out Eeyore too? Piglet? No, it's just habit. I keep clicking on that, but I want to save those for if I get a Bastion quest. We'll be streaming until about 15 minutes after the hour, and then we're going to head over to Dirty Dan's stream. Kick him off at about 13, 14 minutes past the hour. He is doing a stream tonight where we are going to, I'm going to jump on with him and another player, and we're going to roast some accounts, so that should be a good time. But if they add 100 million kills Crusader reward and make the reward very good, at least it's something a bit hard to work on in KvK, and get actual good rewards, not 2 heads. I just got the hiccups, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, let's look at some of these rewards. Building construction, okay, that's easy. These are fairly good rewards for just participating in some construction. I'd like to see maybe some materials in here. You know, maybe they could throw some random armaments chests in here too, now that armaments are a thing, right? 50,000 honor. Couple of materials, okay. 7 epic commander sculptures. I don't need those. 60,000 honor. You know, an epic is always nice, or an iconic crystal is always nice. That's huge. 120,000 honor points. 3 gold heads. Come on. Epic cavalry equipment. 2 fragments. I mean, seriously, we can do better. 85,000 honor points, 20 million units, 3 gold heads, 5 materials. Oh boy, 1 8-hour speed up. That makes up for killing 20 million units for sure. I mean, yeah, these should definitely be reworked. At the same time, you know, I see people every KvK, no matter how much or how little fighting there is, trade T1s. They got to do away with that. Killer severely wound T4 units, you know, iconic crystals. That's what you play KvK for, right? Those iconic crystals. You know, but these you don't get until the end of the event, so we'll get those at the end. Occupy ancient ruins or altars. These are relatively easy to do, right? But in the same respect, you know, let's 2 fragments. 2 fragments. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, that's just a slap in the face. You know, let's get some armament choice chests in here. Let's get some of the newer stuff in here. 200 quests. You get what? 3? That's not even 1 epic. That's not even 1 epic material. You know, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, people don't really play KvK for the rewards. They play it to have fun and fight other people, but you know, some of these are just kind of, it's like a slap in the face, right? You know, 800 barbarians. So I mean, I'm completely on board with what you're putting down, eh? Yeah, exactly, Hen. 100 million kills would have to be T4, T5, otherwise people would just feed. I don't know what the reward would be, though. Well, what is it for 30 million? Where is it even? Come on. You get a conquest coin and 3 gold heads. So maybe 100 million, you get another conquest coin. Maybe, let's say, 10 gold heads and an iconic crystal. You know, we got 30 million kills. You're giving me 3 purple archer fragments. I mean, seriously. Why bother? Why bother? Oh, hey, yep. Yeah, it took a while today, but we got our fort done. At least it reset. I can get level 18 here. Oh boy, some resources and 3-hour research speed ups. Wow. Speaking of reset, so we finished that fort just in time. Yay, level 101. Right. Archer fragments, epic cavalry fragments. You can't even choose which one. Yeah, precisely. Precisely. It's all random. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see armaments added in there. Now that armaments are a thing, maybe some of those choice chests there. Maybe once they come out with the currency, whatever that's going to be, to redistribute the attributes, maybe some of that currency in there. You know, it's getting kind of stagnant. It's the same rewards all the time. Lost Canyon Shop is the same thing all the time. You know, at some point they're going to have to change it up. Maybe put some, you know, if they want to pump sieges, put some siege gear in there. I don't know. I hate using those for this stuff, but hey, what the hell. Research, we'll worry about that in a little bit. I'll probably, while I'm on Dirty Dan stream, probably buy that bundle and pop off some research at that time. I want to finish attack formation, right? Because if I finish attack formation, then I can keep moving up. Call to arms, we need this at level 5. We need this at level 10. So I want to get call to arms and improve morale. I need this at level 5. So to get these damage increases and start working on this stuff, you know, I've got to get this to level 5, but that requires me to get this to level 10. So we're gonna do that attack formation next once we hit that 1.9 million crystals. Is it a brand new currency, or is it, you know, can I use these coins to buy the redistribution currency? Or is it something absolutely brand new that's not even in here yet? Yeah, keep giving me bones. Thank you. Says so. He did the barb fort with 3 minutes to spare. Oh no, Golden Kingdom, no, please, no. No. What else? What else? We'll probably do some barbs when we do our Bastion quest. Ooh. Get our boost going. This. This makes no sense either, right? All of my commanders are level 60. Why is this still here? Why don't I get this for free like I do the building and the research ones? Just doesn't make any sense there. I mean, if I had commanders to upgrade, it would make sense to have that there. But, yeah, seriously. Forgot to do so. I'm sorry. It's my fault? It's my fault? Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, there's some epic materials. We'll take that all day long. All right, guys, give me a minute. I need to drain the main vein, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Thank you for your patience there. What the hell? Let's just get that donation out of the way. I hate those red dots are killing me. All right, it looks like we probably have more content creators streaming now because we dropped to 23 people watching. That said, I'm going to get ready to head over to Dirty Dan's stream myself. He is doing a KvK roast stream featuring myself and Hunky. So we are going to redirect you over there. His stream starts in about 3 minutes. So let's go Lambo Raid on Dirty Dan's stream. Y'all know what to do when you get there. Hashtag Lambo Raid. And drop him a like as soon as you get there, of course. We'll be live on Dirty Dan here very, very shortly. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on today. I appreciate each and every one of you, the good conversation in chat. If you haven't done so yet, swarm that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.